Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to the 11 o'clock news. Today's top story: he huffs and he puffs, but will he blow it down? Stay tuned to find out. But first, we're going to take it away to Bob. He's out in the field at the Mayberry farm. Let's go, Bob.
Here, and I'm on the farm. We're going to visit with the Mayberry, and they're going to teach us what a farmer does, read a book, and show us some stuff. So let's go explore the farm.
Hi, my name's Jeff Mayberry, and I'm a farmer. And you're here on Mayberry Farms outside of Artesia, New Mexico. And this is my wife, Meredith.
Ever wondered where ice cream comes from? You actually need to thank a farmer. This is a machine we use to bale hay. We pick it up off the ground and scoop it through. And look at the very back. It comes out as a bale at the end. All those bales get picked up and sent to a dairy, and cows eat them. And the cows make milk, and milk goes in your cereal, goes into making cheese, and makes your ice cream. This is another machine we use. This is called a ripper. We actually use it to break up the ground. If you've ever planted a garden, you have to go through with a shovel and kind of clear out the grass first. Well, that's how we do it on a farm. It's a little bit bigger, but it does the same thing. Each of these discs and then each of those big teeth in the back, they come through, they break it up, they flip the grass over, and you get nice fresh dirt so you can go plant something.
The chicks we have are about 2 weeks old, but when they get to about 6 months, they'll start laying eggs because they're all hens or girl chickens. Did you know that different breeds of chickens lay different color eggs? We have a chicken right now named Cinderella, and she lays blue eggs. The chickens will also lay brown, white, or green eggs.
This is the inside of one of our tractors, and it's got a steering wheel and tires just like your car, but it's a little bit bigger. One of the other things it has is a bunch of computer screens, maybe kind of like the car radio that you have. One thing it can do that your car can't is it can actually drive itself. If you hear them talk about self-driving cars on the news, we've had self-driving tractors for the last 10 years. It's pretty handy. You can press a button and just send it a straight line or a circle, whatever you need.
This is a field of corn. We planted this about 2 weeks ago. You can see it's already getting pretty big. It starts as a seed that you get off a kernel of corn. So every kernel of corn you buy in the grocery store, if it's been grown all the way to maturity, you can actually dry it out, and then you can plant it right there in the ground, and you can have your own corn plant come up. These will come up. By the time we chop them, they'll be about twice as tall as me, about 12 to 14 foot high. And each plant is going to have 2 ears of corn, and then each of these little cobs of corn is going to have a couple hundred seeds, so you can start all over again. Or you can go put it on the grill and you can eat it.
Today we're going to be reading Hensel and Gretel Ninja Chicks. Once upon a menacing time, 2 chicks knew a fox was at large. Their ma had been taken and Pop was quite shaken, so Hensel and Gretel took charge. They trained in the art of ninjutsu and practiced their wing throws and blocks. They learned how to creep without making a peep, so they wouldn't fall prey to that fox. One day they returned from the dojo to a coop in complete disarray. The signs of a tussle showed someone with muscle had dragged their dear papa away. They quickly surveyed their surroundings. The fox had left prints in the dirt. "Come on, we're not chicken. That fox needs a lickin' before our poor papa gets hurt." They trekked till they spotted a feather. "It looks like we're on the right track." They kept up the chase, dropping crumbs just in case so they'd easily find their way back. The forest grew twisted and tangled as Hensel and Gretel searched on. The light faded fast, and they noticed at last that the trail and the breadcrumbs were gone. They shuddered and groped in the darkness. "We're lost," whispered Hensel with dread. They weaved and they wound and kept roaming around until they saw light up ahead. It came from a cottage of cornbread. "Let's eat," Hensel clucked with delight. She nibbled away till she heard someone say, "My dear, come on in for a bite. I'll whip up some quick teriyaki while we wait for the tea cakes to bake." "Why not?" Hensel reckoned, off guard for a second. Then quickly she saw her mistake. She gasped and then dashed to the corner where Pop was confined in a crate. "Watch out," Papa cried, "you'll be chicken pot pied." She sidestepped, but it was too late. The fox plucked her up in a hurry and shoved her right into the pen. "You're scrawny and tough, but you'll plump soon enough. For now, I'll just stir-fry this hen." The fluttering hen looked familiar. "It's Mama!" cried Hensel in shock. Hensel was scared, but she came well prepared. "I bet I can jimmy this lock." Outside in the dark, Gretel listened, dismayed at the fox's misdeed. She climbed to the flue and squeezed her way through with ninja-like silence and speed. Then Gretel swooped in and snatched Mama and swiftly adjusted her stance. The fox took a leap, but with one feathered sweep, the chick boldly blocked her advance. "Not bad," said the fox, striding toward them. "Give up," Gretel clucked, undeterred. The fox said, "Surrender? No way, chicken tender. Your cheap little threats are absurd." The fox charged and grappled with Gretel, a flurry of feathers and fur. The fox held her tight, but Gretel wrenched right as something zipped past with a whir. With the fox in a daze, Gretel vaulted as Hensel and Papa broke free. With one wicked spin, Hensel kicked the fox in. "You're done with your chick frying spree." She slammed the door shut and then locked it. The fox crumpled, looking unnerved. "You 2 ninja chicks got us out of that fix, and justice, not dinner, was served." From then on, they made it their mission to rescue, protect, and defend. They'd work night and day to liberate prey till bird napping came to an end. The end.
I grow crops and we do a lot of everything. We fix machinery, we keep the tractors running, we plant things, we water them, we even take care of animals sometimes. Basically, running a farm is just doing anything that needs to get done. We have lots of tools. This behind me is a planter. We use it to plant corn seeds or cottonseed. Lots of different things, and we have hammers and screwdrivers and power tools for fixing stuff. We weld or use cutting torches. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. We don't have much of a uniform, but you definitely want clothes so you don't get cut up too bad. It's nice to have a good pair of jeans and kind of keep your legs protected, and a good pair of shoes. Some people do steel-toed boots or something, but you don't have to. Just make sure you don't drop something on your foot. Sometimes a hat's nice because you always stand up and hit your head on something, so a little bit of extra covering is always good. I grew up farming with my family, but I've been doing it full time for the last 6 years. Lots of hours and making lots of mistakes. We started helping Dad probably when I was in middle school, 5th or 6th grade, and every summer we went out, we did what Dad told us to. We made a few mistakes and broke a few things, and he showed us what we did wrong and how to fix it, and we kept on going. I like being able to be my own boss. I actually work for my dad, but a lot of the day I just get to do whatever needs to get done. I don't have to check in with people. I can just work at my own pace. Sometimes that means working a lot, but most of the time I get the flexibility to work, stop in and see my wife, stop by and see my parents, visit my nephew, help out when people need help, and still finish the day having a lot of stuff accomplished.
Thanks a ton, Bob. We had a lot of fun. Tune in next week to take a tour of the police department at Artesia, New Mexico. Have a good day, and that's the cat's meow.